Hello, everybody. I am Angry Bird. Third division in the Fate of Finland First Locks by Angry Bird. We have the 126th Gornostrelkovy Corps. I think looking through the blog posts, this deck, I think I said that this was going to be an exciting deck that a lot of people were going to like, so hopefully that's the case. Let's read the description. Despite its name, the 126th Gornostrelkovy Corps, or the 126th Light Rifle Corps, was closer to a small Soviet rifle division than a full infantry corps. Created in early 1944, this formation brought together the elite 31st Ski Brigade and the 72nd Naval Rifle Brigade. The 126th has two sides. On the one hand, it features experienced mountaineers, on the other, naval assault troops. The former are lightly equipped but lavishly supplied with radios. The latter feature larger rifle squads fielding more SMGs. Armoured support comes from M3 Lee medium tanks and fast BT-7 tanks. Lenly's A-20, P-40 Kitty Hawk and Hurricanes provide vital air cover. The 126th Light Rifle Corps might be a lightweight in terms of AA and AT units, but thanks to its strong infantry and powerful air force, it can go toe-to-toe with most opponents. Okay. So, that description gets me excited. 31st Ski Brigade and 72nd Naval Rifle Brigade. Oh, I am excited. BT-7s, I know a lot of people will be looking forward to seeing them. M3 Lees, I love the M3 Lee, don't you? Like, M3 Lees, they're like a really bad tank, but I love them. I tend to like, Hurricanes, more Hurricanes. I tend to like the bad units, which is probably not good, really. Right, let's have a look. So, what do we get? We get a lot of infantry squad spots. We don't get many tank spots. We get, like, no anti-air spots. Barely any. And, yeah, it's fairly, like, average on the cost front. So, this will be interesting. Will this be competitive? That's one of the questions. Let's go in the Recon tab. T-38 M2. A T-38. I've never seen this before. Oh, wow. It's amphibious. It's an amphibious tank. Oh, it doesn't tell you the speed it goes over the water. I presume it's like 29 kilometers per hour. Oh god, this thing's got like no armor, and it's only got a machine gun. Hilarious, but it is amphibious. Yeah, interesting. Gorno Snipery. You can get 3 of these. Have a look at the transports. Okay, just the DZIP and the WLA. Sniper teams. Oh, they are a raider as well, so you can get these snipers behind enemy lines. Interesting. Kanaya Razvedka, they are reasonably... They're okay, like... Some people hate them, but if you just need an extra infantry squad, they're not necessarily the worst. They're not great units, but if you need an infantry squad, they can be reasonable. Wow, look at these guys' hats. These are the naval guys. The Morskaya Razvedka. So they've got 2 PPSH, 2 MP40s, and 8 SVTs. Actually, that's quite good. That's not a bad loadout. 12 guys, you know, it's not the worst loadout. And we have the Gorno Razvedka. These have the... Wow, these have 10... Wow, these are good. 10 PPSH, Molotov cocktails. These are good. These are Tanko Disanikis. These are good. Tanko Disanikas are so strong right now because of the Molotovs and the PPSH. These are really good. You are going to feel... You're going to take both of these squads. You are. There's no way. What do they come in? They only come in the Studebaker. Yeah, these are good. And they're Raiders as well. These are good. And I love the hats. Proper Russian hats. This guy's got a special Russian hat. I wonder whether he's like the leader of the little squad. I wonder if he's the squad leader. Nice little recon tab. I like it. Interesting. Infantry. DP grouper. Wow. 4 guys, but with 2 DP-28s. You can get 9 of them. They're like defense squads. I can see these actually being taken. 2 DP-28s, 15 points. They can hold ground. Yeah, I can see these guys getting taken, I think. Gornostrelkovy. PPSHs with satchel chargers. Yeah, they're going to get taken. Although, they're only 6 strength, so... I think these are probably going to be better in buildings rather than... Although they're only 15 points. You can get them in A, and you can put them in a WC-52, which is reasonable. 90 kilometers road speed. Actually, it's just as... Actually, no, it is faster than the Studebaker. So you can get them fairly fast to the front. It's the same speed as the Opel Blitz, so... Yeah, I can see these being taken. Especially they're only 15 points in A. A lot of cheap infantry. Gornostrelkovy DP, 6-man squads, 3 DP-28s, and 2 SVTs are good. Like, yes, these are going to get taken. Wow. This is going to be hard as well to pick up the... to pick the number of infantry. We've got the Morsky Komroty, Thompsons, they've got the Tommy guns. Yeah, they could get used. I guess. Yeah, I think they'll get used. The Morskaya Pekota. They've got smoke. They've got smoke on a standard infantry unit. These are... I would like to think these are going to get picked. Smoke, I reckon, on a standard infantry unit. It's going to be reasonably good, but at the same time they have the PPSH and the Mozins, so... But they're only 20 points. In C-Phase you can get 27. I think... There's a lot of good infantry in here, though. I'm not 100% sure whether they're going to get picked or not. Gorno Avtos, they'll not be as good as the recon ones, but they're basically after Machikis. You can only take them in A phase, but again, you know, I can't see why you wouldn't want to necessarily take them. Gornostrelkovy, reasonably good unit. You can get 32 in C phase. You're going to take a card of these in C phase for sure. This is looking to be quite a nice infantry tab, definitely. They are Raiders. I like these. I like this infantry tab. Morska Pekota DPs. Oh, they've got the anti-tank rifle. Yeah, these will get taken probably in... I would want these in A phase. Anti-tank rifles early on are great. Anti-tank rifles at all times are good, but early on they're great. Morskaya Sapori. Basically just Pioneer squads. Again, Pioneer squads are really good squads. They might get beaten out by other infantry though, because you can only get 5 of them, which shows how strong frag grenades are on beefy squads. Gorno Komroty. Oh, 11-man leaders. Yeah, I think these might get taken. They've got smoke, they're 11-man leaders. I think they're going to get taken. Wow, you can get 3 squads of them. It's like... I'm not going to start. Ooh. Morskaya Avto. Machiki. 12 Thompson machine guns versus the PPSH. Now they get the anti-tank grenade. Whoa, look at the damage. 6 damage compared to 3 PPSH. We thought the 3... Wow, we thought the PPSH was strong. And the rate of fire is comparative. These are definitely going to get taken. We thought the PPSH was strong. Look at the Thompson machine gun. You're going to want these in your team, definitely. The Morska Avtos 100% are going to get taken. And then the Morskaya Sapori Komroti. Yeah, they probably won't get taken. They're just a reasonable squad. Great infantry. Great infantry lineup. Really good infantry lineup. Have a look at the tanks. We've got the BT7. Which just looks like a car from the front, doesn't it? Looks like it's an armoured car. It's only 25mm of penetration, so it's basically an armoured car. It's got a 45mm gun, which can be reasonable. You can get 10 in A phase. They're 85 km/h road speed. That is good. You can get 14 in B. I think people will take them in A. People will take them in A phase. Try and rush forwards. They can use the speed to their advantage and get into positions to use that 45mm HE and the. I mean, it's not. They're not going to be like amazing tanks at like deleting infantry, but I guess you can. They're fast, so you can definitely make a breakthrough. We got the M3S. These are more like wow. They've got one gun here. They've got another gun here. They've got a machine gun here. And then another machine gun here. So funny. And these are great because... Oh, I always thought these had a double HE cannon, but they don't. They have a double AP cannon. This is a 37mm AP shell. It's a shame that doesn't have a HE. Okay, so when I say these are great, these are fun. I have fun. They're not like great. They're only 60mm of armor. They're fairly weak loadout, but you know, they're fun. I like having fun with them. And then we got the Komroti, which is, yeah, the same version but the leader. So, I mean, you'd probably take your BT7s in A phase, try and grab some ground, keep them around so you can maybe exploit a breakthrough. Maybe Nilla style. This might be a deck for Nilla with the fast like infantry and the fast BT7s. The M3 is more like an infantry support. I say it's an infantry support tank, but well, it has the 2 Brownings. I mean, this can take out lightly armoured stuff, but it will struggle against heavier stuff. So they better have a good anti-tank tab or a good air tab. Support. We got the Gorno 50mm. They're nothing. Well, they aren't nothing. They're not great. Maxims, they're not great. We got the Dushka. We've actually got a full-on Dushka as a machine gun. So it's a 50 cal as an actual machine gun, 1,500 meter range. These are going to be good. You can get 3 of them. You can bring it in a WC. Oh, you can bring it in a WC52 with a Dushka on it. You can double Dushka. You can double Dushka. Yeah, these look cool. I like the look of them. I mean, you can pick 9 in C phase. It looks pretty cool. The OB25. You can get him in A in the D-Zips, and people will. Studebaker, Gorno Combats, they're your commanders. 3 PPSH 43s. A normal M2 Combat, and then the Morskaya Combat in B. Which is a beefier combat. Wow, look at this Gorno combat that can also be a raider. Why would you ever take your raider behind enemy... You take your commander behind enemy lines. Hilarious. I think, actually, some people could, you know, wait to... Lots of people are going to want their Gorno combat in A. But some people might build this deck with a combat in B. Interesting. Anti-tank, PTRS 41. It's great. What is the difference? Double AT rifles. We saw it yesterday. The Face of Finland double AT rifles. Wow. Gorno PTRS 41 double AT rifles. I can't pick these again as my favourite units because I did that yesterday. Oh, man alive. Double PTRS. These are going to get picked. And this time in D-Zips. They are fast and furious. Wow. Oh, they get 2 Zis 2 guns. Oh, that saved this deck. That has saved this deck. Probably people are going to take them 1 in A and 1 in B, I would presume. You also get your M42 guns. It's not a bad AT tab. Actually, it's a really... I like this AT tab. Take your Gorno PTRS in A. Take your M42 in A. Take 1 card of Zis 2 in A and 1 card in B. Boom. There's your uncle. There's your job. Job done. Sorted. I mean, you could always take B and C, but yeah. A and B is fine. Boom. There we go. Wow. Nice AT tab. That's what we were missing on the Finnish side, I think. Anti-air, they got the Maxims. Yeah, they're not great. They got the Zis 12, which is reasonable. Not amazing, but reasonable. It's like not the... It's 80 points. It's fairly expensive. Fairly expensive, that. I don't think the Zis 12 is a mate. Like, maybe I'm mistaken the Zis 12. And then you've got the Xenon 37 mil. I think that's quite a heavy price for a Zis 12. I mean, I think you're paying the price because it's mobile. But yeah, you might as well just pay for a Xenon 37 mil. And you get less. You might as well just get this 37 mils from the looks of it. Artillery tab. We got the artillerist. We got the 52p. Mountain gun. A light howitzer. Interesting. It has a radio. It's 60 points. Only 3.8 damage. It's unlimited range. 12 rounds a minute. That's not bad. I mean, the radio, I think, really helps it out. Because your choice is, do you buy the 82 mil or do you buy the 52p mountain gun? They do comparable damage. The 82 mil suppresses slightly. It definitely has faster rate of fire. The 52p has a radio at the end of the day. And radios are good. So... You probably take the... I'm excited to use this. I know it's just a standard unit, but I kind of like the look of it. Oh, wow. We got a new size mortar, guys. 107mm mortar. Wow. A new mortar. I love how everything's got the raider tag. Like, why are your mortars behind enemy lines? I guess they were, but... You're not really going to be taking your mortars off behind enemy lines. Will I buy it? I mean, 80 points. Same rate of fire as the 120 mils. Actually got slightly longer range. Ever so slightly longer range. Why am I going back and forth? Very strange unit. Very strange unit. And then we've also got the M3A1 KO 203mm off map, and this can be used well. Wow, actually, the artillery, they don't have a heavy option, so these howitzers are definitely going to get used. And people are probably going to take the 121 mortars as well. Okay, the air tab. A20F Bostons. They're only in the air recon role. They can only fire on other air units. We got the Hurricanes. Ooh. Reasonable skin. I much prefer the white winter skin. Hurricanes. Oh, wow. They've got different loadout. So they've not got the 4 Hispanos. Only 75 points. Some cheap air options in this DLC. Hurricane Mark 2Bs. These have the tank busters, the anti-tank rockets. Yeah, I can see these definitely being taken. I don't know how good they'll be. I think definitely you want to use them early before the anti-air nets are up. A20C Bostons. I think these are very good because their resilience is really good. So they can usually survive a hell of a lot of anti-air fire. The P40N Kitty Hawks. Nice skin. Nice skin. Interesting. I don't think I've seen the Acers. Unless the Acers aren't. Maybe. I thought there was Acers. I definitely should have seen an Ace. Unless they're not like specially shown. Wow. Very strong loadout. 6 50 cals. Yeah, and they're only 115 points. Not the fastest, not the most agile, but if this thing gets head on or behind, it's gonna have a good, the other plane's going down. P40N Kitty Hawks with the 250 kilogram HE bomb and the 100 kilogram HE bomb. I think this could do quite well, but I'm not sure whether people will take it or not. A20C with the 500 kilogram bombs. People are going to take this. I'm pretty sure about that. P40N Kitty Hawks with the 500 kilogram bombs. I think people will take these. And then we have Yak 3s, which are faster but less well armed. Less well armed. They're less well armed. And they're less well armored compared to the Hurricanes. Interesting. Okay, well, there we have it. There's the deck. Oh, I do really like this Yak 3 skin. This Yak 3 skin is really nice. Really nice. Well, there we have it. Oh, defense. Yeah, there you go. So, Gornostrelkovy, 126th Gornostrelkovy core. Let's sum up. Do I like this deck? Yeah, of course. I love all the decks. Is this deck going to be used in 10v10? Actually, I don't really think it will get used in 10v10. They've got a good infantry tab. Maybe it will get used in very specific areas, but I think people will be concentrating on the IS-2s. So yeah, I don't think it'll get used too heavy in 10v10. Will this get used in team games? Yeah, I think it actually will get used in team games. It's pretty weak on the tank front, but it gets some good anti-tank options in the anti-tank tab. And the air tab's, pretty reasonable. And it's got good infantry. So, I mean, it lacks in that heavy tank, but it can definitely take out heavy tanks. So, I don't really see why this won't be used in team games. And that kind of goes for 1v1 as a game. Will it get used? I actually think this will be a reasonably good 1v1 deck. This will be good, I think, in a fairly rushy deck that utilizes a lot of cheaper infantry early on. But they can definitely spam out a lot in the later stages of the game. I think you've got a decent recon unit here with the Gorno Razvedka. You've also, yeah, you've got the BT7 to make a breakthrough, a fast breakthrough. You've got good anti-tank options. The anti-air is not great. The artillery is okay, but then if you're doing a rushy deck, then you don't really want a hell of a lot of great artillery, and the air options are, you know, reasonably decent as well. So yeah, I can actually see this being. I think this is going to take a certain play style, but I think this could be a good deck. I mean, even as not a rushy deck, if you pick this and go for, you know, infantry spam, you can still bring in a lot of Zis 2 guns. I think this will be a good deck. You're not going to be able to rely on tanks. So it's going to be, I think you're probably better off on an infantry map, but this is going to be a good deck. I do like this. Okay. Favourite unit. My favourite unit, of course, it is two. I said the other day I wasn't going to pick infantry units, and then I've picked like 2 infantry-based units. The AT rifles in the previous day, and now we've got the Morskaya Avto Machikis, the 12 Thompson machine guns. Oh my days, the damage, 6 damage. I mean, I've not played with these. They could be like, I may be completely overestimating their power, but 6 damage compared to the 10 PPSHs that do 3 damage. My feeling is these are going to be strong, and I cannot wait to use them. Right, let's get out of here. Let's get on to the next one, which is tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled. More Angry Bird first looks. Hopefully you enjoy it. Check out the links in my description. Subscribe. And thanks to everyone who watches and joins in with the conversations on Discord. I'll see you again soon. I am AngryBird's. I will be back next time.